So we're going to talk about Dragon Ball Super episode 119 here, and that's coming up very, very soon. Before I do, though, I want to remind you that it is the holiday season, and that means you can still get your hands on an exclusive, limited edition Geekdom 101 t-shirt or hoodie, as well as a mug or a sticker over on teespring.com/geekdom101. We still have some available. They're going to be limited edition, but make sure you get your hands on one if you are new to the channel. I think it's freaking awesome, and Tomislav did a custom art for the t-shirt for me, so check it out when you get a chance. Teespring.com/geekdom101. Now, let's discuss Dragon Ball Super episode 119. I want to say this before we get into this little next episode preview. I feel kind of weird about Universe 2 and 6 being eliminated because we know, right, if you've watched Dragon Ball, you know that nobody ever stays dead in this series except for maybe Grandpa Gohan, aka the Uncle Ben of the series. Nobody ever really stays dead. Even Frieza got brought back, quite a few times. The villains even get brought back. And so I'm wondering, if Universe 2 and 6 don't get wished back at the end of the arc. I do think that they will all be wished back at the end of this arc with the Super Dragon Balls. If they do not get wished back, do you think it's better that way? Do you think that maybe that would raise the stakes in the series and maybe have more meaning to death? Because I feel like in Dragon Ball, people dying just means nothing anymore. You know what I mean? They can be brought back, and I feel like this might be an opportunity for them to do that. Would they have the guts to do it, and keep Hit dead and these popular characters dead? I don't know. I was just thinking that after watching 118, but let's talk about 119 here. Universe 2 and 6 are gone, and like I said, as a result of that, we now have in the tournament Universe 4, Universe 3, and Universe 11 and 7 still remaining. And I think the way it's going to go is it's going to probably end up... Well, you know what? Let me hold off on that, and I'll tell you as the video goes on. So let's go ahead and get to it. Like always, we're going to preview the clips. Here we have 17 getting beaten up by a mysterious force. I'm going to get to what that mysterious force is here in a minute. And 18's also getting beat up. And here we have QUITELA. I really like that look on his face. Maniacally laughing because he is, doing so well. This next episode will be Universe 7 versus Universe 4. Universe 4 finally reveals their trump card. Now, you see that the androids are getting beat up here. The androids are getting beat up by the 2 Universe 4 bugs. If you have been following the channel, or even if you haven't, even if you've just been following Super and kind of the news that's come out and the promotional material, you know that the Universe 4 has 3 fighters left, and 2 of them are these microscopic bugs. And I've compared them to Ant-Man several times, Gamisadas and Daemon. And basically, the way that I'm seeing this go down is that now that there have been other universes wiped away, now is when QUITELA'S decided, okay, the time is now to unleash this force. It's going to be hard for the other fighters to compete because these bugs are very, very small. And that's going to be the story of this upcoming episode. As you can see right there's a rip on 17's back. So obviously it's one of those things where they are fighting warriors that they cannot see. It says right here, Goku says it right there, we can't see our enemies at all. But it's almost like they can sense it. If you remember when the tournament first started, Ten Shin Han had a line where he said something to the effect of, I'm sensing something, but I'm not sure what it is. And a lot of folks were wondering, is that Jiren he's sensing? Is it, Hit? Is it somebody else? Or is it the bugs? And it could very well be the bugs. And I think it possibly is the bugs. Because that's their whole gimmick, is that they're like Ant-Man. They can probably throw you around. And I think that's a cool idea. I'll be brutally honest with you, though. I'm worried this episode's going to be like the freaking Snipers episode. Like, I'm thinking this might be a one and done where they're going to fight the bugs and then figure out how to beat them. And that's going to be the end of it. I'm really not looking forward to the bugs because I don't care about the bugs. I honestly don't. But the show might make me care when it actually airs. Like, I'm gonna watch the episode. I might like it, but we'll see. As of right now, though, I'm not looking forward to it too much. Now, this character right here of Shansta, we have not seen this character do anything yet. Based on what I'm seeing here, see the little red things coming from his cheeks. It looks like this character is really a telepath. I believe he's a telepath. I was talking to Tragic about it privately. The YouTuber Tragic, TR4G1C is his YouTube channel. And we were talking about how he believes that these guys are using ESP, which, again, it's like telepathy pretty much, or telekinesis, where he can create illusions and maybe even throw like rocks like this. You should know, look, if you've watched Dragon Ball, you should know that you should never judge a person by the way they look. Never judge a fighter by the way they look. Toriyama purposely makes the smallest people the most dangerous. Look at Kid Buu. Look at Goku when he was a kid. Look at Frieza's final form. Frieza's second and third forms, looked scarier, but Frieza's final form, didn't look as scary, but it was the strongest one. Toriyama loves to do that kind of stuff. So this is not going to be a foe that's going to be easy to beat, but I have a feeling that it's going to be a one and done. Goku says, damn it, we can't do anything. Where are they attacking from? And see right here, this is kind of what I'm talking about. Piccolo's fighting like a shadow. Like this Shansta, and by the way, those are the three fighters left. Shansta, Gamisaurus, and Daemon Universe 4. I think he can create illusions. And that's going to be a problem. And that's not the first time we've seen that, but Shansta might have a deeper understanding of that power. And here we have QUITELA'S fighting Vegeta. Remember, episode 118 ended with Vegeta saying, I'm in a horrible mood because his buddy Kaba was wiped away by, Zeno. Rest in peace, Kaba. And I think that we are going to see Vegeta go all out here. Will QUITELA'S be eliminated? I think it's possible. If not in 119, definitely by episode 120. Also, if you've been reading any news about spoilers for episode 120 that have come out about Vegeta, as of the recording of this video, that's fake news. We are gonna have legitimate spoilers coming out in the next few days, but as of right now, that's all fake news. So do not believe the BS on the internet. All right. I can tell you though that Vegeta is angry and QUITELA'S might be in trouble. I mean, I think Vegeta will be the one to eliminate him, but I don't think it's going to be, maybe at the end of 119. And there's Goku, and right there, look, why is Goku punching the ground? Because he's trying to squish the bugs. That's what's happening right here, those Universe 4 bugs. We knew it was going to happen. I didn't think this would be an issue this deep into the tournament. I expected this to be something that we had Goku and the other fighters battle earlier in this thing, but it appears like, it's going to happen now. I just don't know where the story can really go outside of it being like the Snipers episode, you know what I'm saying? There's QUITELA again, and there's Beerus's kind of funny looking face right here. The thing is, we know, especially based on the manga, we know that Beerus and QUITELA have a rivalry. QUITELA is the god of destruction who once beat Beerus in arm wrestling. And, it's been talked about more so in the manga and the anime, but it's still kind of the same thing in this instance, that Beerus and him don't like each other. So I do like Beerus's face right there, but and Goku says, I swear we'll uncover the identity of this mysterious enemy, of this mystery enemy, which is, they can't see the bugs, but they'll figure something out, I'm sure. And there you go, there's QUITELA giving him a look, and again, they have history. I'm sure that when he gets eliminated, when QUITELA gets eliminated, or when Universe 4 gets deleted, I'm sure Beerus will be happy. I really hope, though, that in episode 119 of Super, that they give us some kind of, that they spend some time with the characters mulling over the deaths of Universe 6. I feel like that was a big loss, and I feel like Beerus is trying to hide his emotions when it comes to his brother Champa, but I really hope that at some point that gets addressed, because I find the Beerus and Champa relationship to be really interesting, and I really hope that they explore that more, and I hope that they don't just forget about it. They might just forget about it, though. Now that, I gotta talk about that shot right there. Let's go back. No, not that one. That's all good stuff, but that's not what we're talking about here. You know what I'm talking about here. All right, I'm trying to pause it right on the right spot here. Alright, right here. See? It looks like Vegeta's getting thrown out. And again, what's pulling him? The bugs. I told you guys weeks ago, it's like Ant-Man. They're small, but they're strong. I do not think Vegeta's going to get eliminated here. Don't think so. I think there's going to be it's basically going to be a trick. You're going to think he's going to get eliminated, but someone's going to save him. I don't think this is going to be it for Vegeta. The bugs are not going to eliminate Vegeta, but they're sure as heck going to make you think he's out. And that's one thing that's for sure. And there's Gohan, again, getting beat up. Next on Dragon Ball Super, Unavoidable, the Fierce Stealth Attack. Basically, Goku and the A are going to eventually figure out that they're not invisible, that they're actually really small, and figure out a way to throw them out. I'm not really sure how they'll do that. Maybe they'll use a solar flare to blind them. Not sure. It'll be interesting to see what actually happens. And there's more of the illusions, again, that we've talked about before. The really strange illusions. Now, the name of the episode that we got, I wanted to show you guys this, does not match the spoilers that we got, about a month or so ago. Herms talked about this on Twitter right here. The original name of this episode was Another Victim from Universe 7, Universe 4 Gets Serious, right? That was the original name of it that we got in the actual magazine. Now it's called Unavoidable, the Fury of a Stress Attack or Stealth Attack. I guess they changed their minds on the episode title late. I don't really know why, considering that it's not that different, but I do like the new episode title more. I feel weird when they do this. Also, in the spoilers they were talking something about how Frieza was mad because he was going to eliminate one of the Universe 2 guys and Goku did it first. Like, that was not at all in episode 118. So I'm wondering if they're doing some last minute rewrites for these episodes, or maybe Toei is purposely giving out misinformation. I don't know, but nonetheless, I found that very interesting that the spoilers did not match. We should have a new batch of spoilers for December very, very soon. So, yeah, there's, again, the illusions. I don't think those are real. Just chance to mess with people. What do you think? Are you excited about this episode? We are getting closer and closer to wrapping up this arc, or at least, the big middle chunk of it. We're going to hit the finale soon, which is probably going to be Goku and Jiren. I'm thinking what will happen, and I'll talk more about this probably in a different video. I think Jiren might end up running through most of Universe 7. Like, I think Android 17 and 18 might get tossed out by Jiren, but that's later on. We're talking about just 119 here. I don't foresee any eliminations, but I could totally see this being a one and done for Universe 4. The way I see it happening is we're going to get the Universe 4 episode, the Universe 3 episode, and then the big finale. But it ain't going to be just one episode. But again, I'm telling you this before the spoilers drop. If you're watching this video after the spoilers have already come out, which is probably going to be around Tuesday or Wednesday or so, then it'll be a different story. I don't know yet. We'll see. Of course, subscribe to the channel. I'll cover all that stuff for you guys, plus more videos on Dragon Ball lore, more stuff about the Demon Realm coming up very soon. Plus, what are the 10 best Kamehamehas in Dragon Ball history? Find out very soon here on Geekdom 101. Thank you. I love you all. Hope you have a great day. Catch you down the road.